Southampton, England, the year 1912 marked the beginning of a new era of luxury and opulence. The RMS Titanic, a ship unparalleled in size and grandeur, was ready to embark on its maiden voyage across the Atlantic Ocean. Passengers from all walks of life had gathered to be part of this historic moment, their hopes and dreams as diverse as the stars that illuminated the night sky. Among the passengers was Emily, a spirited young woman with dreams as vast as the ocean itself. She had boarded the Titanic with her parents, who hoped to secure a better life in America. As they explored the ship's lavish interior, Emily couldn't help but feel awestruck by its grandeur. The chandeliers in the dining room glistened like 1,000 stars, and the rich aroma of gourmet cuisine filled the air. On the other side of the ship, John, a skilled artist traveling in third class, was making his way to America to pursue his passion for painting. He had saved for years to afford this journey, and the Titanic represented his ticket to a new life. He marveled at the intricate details of the ship's design, sketching the majestic vessel as it glided through the calm waters. As the Titanic set sail, the ocean stretched before them, an endless expanse of possibility. The ship's band played lively tunes, filling the air with a sense of optimism and excitement. Passengers of all backgrounds and social classes danced together, united by the shared dream of reaching a brighter future in America. Days turned into nights, and the Titanic continued its voyage, cruising through frigid waters. The ship's officers remained vigilant, knowing the danger that icebergs posed in these northern latitudes. Yet, in the midst of the laughter and celebration, a sense of invincibility prevailed. One fateful night, as the clock struck 11:40 p.m., the lookout in the crow's nest spotted an iceberg ahead. The ship's officers took immediate action, ordering the engines to be reversed and the ship's course to be altered. But it was too late. The Titanic's starboard side grazed the iceberg's icy bulk with a deafening scraping noise. Below deck, Emily was startled awake by the sudden jolt. Panic rippled through the passengers, and the ship's crew rushed to calm the chaos. John, in his cabin, felt the shudder and knew something was amiss. He grabbed his sketches and joined the growing crowd in the corridor, desperate for information. As the truth became apparent, a sense of urgency overtook the ship. Lifeboats were prepared, and passengers were instructed to don life jackets. The dream of an unsinkable ship had been shattered, replaced by the grim reality of impending disaster. Emily and her parents, separated in the chaos, struggled to find one another. The corridors were filled with frightened passengers, and the once grand vessel now echoed with cries of fear and despair. She clung to the hope of reuniting with her family. John, determined to survive, managed to secure a spot on a lifeboat. As the boat was lowered into the dark, icy water, he looked back at the sinking ship, his heart heavy with sorrow. He knew that many, including Emily, were still on board, facing an uncertain fate. In the midst of the chaos and tragedy, the Titanic's band continued to play, offering a bittersweet melody that comforted some and haunted others. The ship's lights flickered and then slowly dimmed, plunging the once grand vessel into darkness as it slipped beneath the waves. Emily and her parents never found each other that night. As the Titanic disappeared beneath the ocean's surface, she clung to a piece of debris, alone in the frigid water. Her dreams of a new life in America were now a struggle for survival. In the distance, John's lifeboat rowed away from the sinking ship. He watched helplessly as the Titanic met its watery grave, tears freezing on his cheeks. He never knew what became of Emily, the spirited young woman he had met on that fateful voyage. The RMS Titanic, once thought unsinkable, had met a tragic end, taking with it the dreams and aspirations of so many. It was a stark reminder of the fragility of life and the unpredictability of fate. The ocean, which had once symbolized boundless opportunity, had become a cold and unforgiving mistress that night, leaving in its wake a story of courage, loss, and the enduring power of the human spirit.